basketball fans, and welcome to K13 Media's live coverage of Gordon State College Highlander basketball. My name is Chad Feltman, coming to you live tonight from Highlander Arena here on the campus of Gordon State College as we are counting down to tip-off as the Highlanders get ready to take on the Bobcats from East Georgia State College. So glad to have you here with us on a very frigid Wednesday night in Barnesville, Georgia, as we get ready for Game 3 of conference play here this evening inside of Highlander Arena. Once again, my name is Chad Feltman, welcoming you inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We are courtside here tonight. We've got the DJ with the music going on here this evening. It's a blue out inside the arena. We've got all of our great blue on, thanks to Miss Thompson at the bookstore. And we are ready for what we're hoping for, some high-flying basketball action this evening. Now, it's good news for the Highlanders. Coming off our first win of the season this past Saturday against Southern Crescent Tech. Coach Jackson's team getting the big win on Saturday and getting us to 500 in conference play. With a win tonight, we could be right on top of the standings. But we've got a team here this evening in East Georgia State who wants to spoil that party. Tip-off is coming your way about 10 minutes from right now. Coming up in just about 60 seconds, we're going to chat with Coach Jackson. And it'll be our pregame interview with the Highlanders head coach. We'll get the preview for tonight's contest against East Georgia, and we will get final thoughts on that big victory Saturday over Southern Crescent Tech. We're glad to have you here with us, ladies and gentlemen. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Gordon State Highlander basketball. Pre-game interview with Coach Jackson coming up in 60 seconds.
Right now's the perfect time to find your new ride at Countryside. During the Start Something New sales event, we're kicking off the new year with savings up to $10,000 on select 2024 Ram trucks. Looking for a new Jeep? We've got the area's largest selection of new Jeeps, and for a limited time, we're letting all buyers take up to 20% off the MSRP sticker price on select 2023 and 2024 Jeep models. Want to add some muscle to your garage? We're overflowing with 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. We've got every trim and every color, including several of the special edition last call Chargers and Challengers. And right now, we're offering savings up to $6,000 on remaining 2023 models. Shop our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com or come see us today in Jackson and Madison, and let's find your new ride at Countryside.
Well, here we are just minutes away from tip-off tonight as the Gordon State Highlanders look to make it back-to-back victories as we welcome in the Bobcats from East Georgia State College. Welcome in to the countdown to tip-off. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, joined by Coach Dwayne Jackson, the head coach for the Highlanders here at Gordon State College. And for the first time, we can say we're coming off a big win, doggone it. It seems like it took forever, but first off, congratulations on the big win against Southern Crescent last Saturday,
Thank
Coach.
you very much.
Long time coming.
Yeah, it has, man. And again, these guys work for it. You know, we started this, like I said, back in June, and just every day preparing, getting better for that moment. So they were very happy, and I was happy for them. They deserved that win.
It kind of looked like the team won a national championship, even though it was our first win. But, hey, a win is a win. We're on the board. And the great thing about it is, man, we are neck and neck right now in the conference standings, you know, sitting at 1-1. We got an East Georgia State team tonight who's 0-2. And, you know, from here on out, we pretty much control our own destiny.
We can. We feel really good about tonight. Obviously, they lost to South Georgia State by 2. And then I think they lost to Albany Tech by 9. So Albany Tech, we lost to them by 3. So it makes me feel a little bit better about how we could match up against them tonight. And I think if we control the boards and if we get out and run and play solid defense and bring the energy every possession, I think we'll be successful.
All right, tell me something real quick, because our last 2 games, we've had double-digit deficits in the first half. We trailed Albany Tech by 12. We trailed Southern Crescent by 16 last Saturday in the first half. We came back and took a second-half lead against both of those teams. What is it about our team that we just start off so doggone slow, man? If we can get out of our own way, you know.
I guess the game starts at second half.
I guess so.
And you know, we have some very
must be one heck of a halftime speech is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we go in there, we preach, And I think that sermon goes pretty good, and it gets them fired up. And I think what you saw on Saturday was they just didn't quit. Diving on the ground for loose balls, boxing out, talking, the bench over there congratulating teammates. We wheeled ourselves back in that game when we didn't even have one of our leading scorers. We didn't have Derek Brown. Obviously we miss him, and we saw some real promising things in that game.
That was going to be my next question. Again, we didn't have Derek in the last game. Will we see Derek tonight, and what is his injury update?
No, we won't see Derek tonight. Obviously, he's still recovering from the ankle injury. We do look to get him back hopefully by Saturday or next Wednesday. So right now it's a little tender, and he's doing everything he can to get it right. Sometimes time has to heal that process, but we'll be ready when he gets back, and we'll look at doing some different things with him, making him more successful to help us, win some more games.
One thing I noticed in Saturday's win over Southern Crescent, we shot the ball very, very well, especially from beyond the arc. Zion Brown led all scorers Saturday, had 4 3-pointers to end the game with 18.
That's correct. One of the things I talked to Zion about, I said, Zion, listen, I said, you're our shooter, and let it fly. Darius, if you watched him, he came into the lineup. He had 3 threes, I think.
He did, yep.
And Darius is usually he's usually a role player. So he stepped up and started and did very well for what we asked him to do. So those two alone, we're talking about 7 threes for the both of them.
A lot of parity on your team when it comes to scoring points. Jackson Henry had 8. Jamar Moore had 8. Daniel Lamonte had 8. Darius Zachary had 9. So it doesn't look like you guys are having any trouble spreading the wealth around offensively.
Right. I think we're starting to understand now that you're not going to win these games by scoring a lot of points per person. You're going to win these games by playing good team defense, and I think that's what our focus is right now.
Team defense tonight going to be big. We're taking on a Bobcat team from East Georgia State. They're 0-2 in the conference, but like Coach said, they've been right there in their first 2 games as well. And one thing I've noticed about the Bobcats roster, they've got some size on us. 5 guys who stand 6'7" or taller.
Yes, they do.
How does that worry you in game plan it tonight?
It don't worry me at all. I think we match up pretty good against them with our 5. They got to guard us, obviously, and we're gonna guard them and box them out. That group is athletic. They're very athletic. If there's nothing else I can say, that's a very athletic group. They're gonna run. They're gonna jump. I call them the reindeer boys. They're gonna run and they're gonna jump, and we got to be able to control that. And how do we control it? Boxing out, making sure we take smart shots, making sure we knock down free throws. That's been another issue we've been having. And I think if we just continue to strive play by play, as you can see, these games are coming down to the wire.
Yep.
And it's all about a free throw or a missed shot or one bad possession. It could go away just that easy.
Well, one other thing you may notice tonight on the camera, it is a blue out here at Gordon State College. And listen, I got to give a big shout out to Miss Thompson at the bookstore because my crew had a chance earlier today to stop by and drop a good-sized purchase. Let's just leave it at that. But we've got our blue on today, and I know a lot of the fans in the stands are going to have their blue on, and I know Miss Thompson is somebody you love dearly here at this campus.
Oh, man, listen, Dr. Thompson is the best, and we have recruits on campus. And the first place I want to take them is to the bookstore because of her smile, and she's always willing to help, and she just loves her job, and it makes the experience for every kid that comes here on a recruiting trip. That's an unforgettable experience, and I make sure they get a photo with her too. Let me just say this: when I was showing you around campus, the first place I took you was to the bookstore.
Yeah, my jaw was dropped. First of all, the selection of stuff in there, but second of all, a 5X T-shirt. You don't see size 5Xs just sitting on the counter for big guys like me.
Well, I kind of called her like 2 weeks in advance
and
say, hey, go ahead and get that thing ordered. Let's get that
Okay.
thing ordered. We got to get Chad a shirt now.
Well, we dropped today, got hoodies and hats and T-shirts. Man, there's license plates, tags, there's tumblers, there's flags, all kind of stuff for alumni, and there's so much inside that bookstore that even if you're not a current student here at Gordon State College, if you graduated 20 years ago or you were here 10 years ago, stop by and check it out because I promise you there's something for everybody. Speakers and car tags, lanyards. And tonight we're going to see a lot of it on display with the Blue Out game as we take on East Georgia State. And hopefully, Coach, we can have a post-game show tonight, talk about our second win, and improve to 2-1 in the conference play. But
hopefully,
be a big one tonight against the Bobcats. Always good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good
Thank you for joining us, and best of luck tonight.
Hey, thank you very much.
Coach Dwayne Jackson, head coach for the Gordon State College Highlanders, joining us here at the booth. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, starting lineups and the tip-off next. It's Gordon State College men's basketball live with K13 Media.
Hey fans, how would you like to save at your next stop at the pump? Well, thanks to the May & Carter Oil Company, you can. All you have to do is download the new BP Me app today. It's free and it's available for Apple and Android devices. With the new BP Me app, you can save 5 cents per gallon at any BP location across the U.S. Download the new BP Me app today and let the May & Carter Oil Company show you how you can save 5 cents per gallon on your next fill-up.
Welcome back to Highlander Arena. We are just a few moments away from getting this one started here tonight as the Highlanders are getting ready to take on the Bobcats from East Georgia State. They have made the trip from Swainsboro here to Barnesville tonight. As once again, we welcome you back to the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We are courtside tonight getting you ready for the tip. It's blue out this evening. We've got our blue on here at the table, and the fans here tonight got their blue on as well, and we're glad to have you joining us here for K13 Media's live coverage of Gordon State Highlander men's basketball. Now again, we're going for our second win of the season, coming off the big thrilling victory on Saturday against Southern Crescent Tech. Puts us at 1-1 in conference play, trying to get to 2-1 here this evening against the Bobcats. And I believe right now it is time to get tonight's starting lineup. So we'll turn it over to our public address announcer. And if we've got everything ready to go, we should be meeting the team here in just a few seconds. Well, maybe not. Cheerleaders are making their way onto the court. The officials, as you can see, right in front of us on your game screen from the Greater Georgia Officials Association here with us tonight. John Shellhouse, Joaquin Vidal, and Shannon Manning are the three officials who will be calling tonight's contest. Well, let's tell you how they're going to start for each team. Our starting lineups tonight presented by United Bank, the official banking partner for K13 Media. First for the Bobcats of East Georgia State, it'll be number 1, Zyquan Grant. Number 5 will be Jordan Fortis. Number 6 will be Cam Towns. Number 20 will be Jalen Colbert. And number 21 will be Jonathan Moliere. Starting 5 tonight for the Highlanders of Gordon State College, it'll be the 6'2 sophomore Zion Brown out of Noonan, Georgia. You've also got the 5'10 freshman out of Lithia Springs. That is Christian Bacon. He will wear number 6 tonight and get the start for the Highlanders. Also this evening, you've got the 6'7 sophomore Jamar Moore, the 6'6 freshman Daniel Lamonte, and the 6'10 freshman Cameron Brown. So those are your 5 starters here tonight for the Highlanders of Gordon State College. Again, it's the Highlanders and it's the Bobcats. Conference play here this evening, and we are glad to have you with us. East Georgia entering the game at 0-2 in conference play. Gordon State sitting at 1-1 right now in conference play. Overall on the season, East Georgia is currently sitting at 3-13, while Gordon State is sitting at 1-15. But again, doesn't really matter right now. All that matters is that conference record. And right now, Gordon State sitting at 1-1. A win here tonight could propel the Highlanders all the way to the top of the standings in conference play. And we're just about ready to get this one tipped off. Cameron Brown going to be tipping it for the Highlanders. Jalen Colbert for the Bobcats. We are underway, and here we go. A really cold Wednesday night in Barnesville. It It's been cold the past couple of days here in the area as the Highlanders come away with a steal to start the ball game. Zion Brown has it knocked away down in the paint. Cameron Brown puts it up and the shot's rejected. Highlanders will now set up the offense. Lamonte with it, has it ripped away down on the low block. Stolen by Moliere. And there come the Cats, thought about a three, hit fake, shot from the free throw line, short, front of the rim, ball's knocked loose. Zion Brown will come away with a loose ball. Zion will push up court to Daniel Lamonte. And now it's going to be Christian Bacon who will set the offense. Highlanders riding the momentum after the win on Saturday. A 65-62 victory. Gordon State going to inbound. 18:54 on the clock. No score, just underway. Here's Jamar Moore with it. Moore shot in the paint, partially deflected. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away now by the Bobcats. Zyquan Grant, one of the starters. Setting up the offense. Left-handed shot in the paint. It's no good. Too strong by Jordan Fortis. Minute and a half into the ball game. We are still scoreless here from Highlander Arena. Fans still filing into the gym. Bacon now will drive. Left-handed shot blocked in the paint. Bobcats so far with 2 blocks early on against this Highlander offense, trying to work it down low. Bacon guarding the offense here. Ball's knocked around loose on the baseline. Last touched by the Bobcats. Again, Gordon State sitting at 1-15 overall on the year. 1-1 in conference play. 65-62 win on Saturday. East Georgia State is sitting at 3-13. They are 0-2 in the conference. They lost to Albany Tech on Saturday, 71-62. Here's Moore with it, trying to drive in the paint, has it knocked away. Jamar had that big block on Saturday to seal the victory for the Highlanders. With 2 seconds left, Southern Crescent Tech try to go for a game-tying three-pointer. Moore blocked it. As we have a foul in the paint here, going to be our first of the game. And it's going to send the Bobcats to the line. And the foul is going to go against Brown. That is going to be his first. The 5'10 freshman Cameron Brown will pick up the first foul of the ball game. Number 21, Jonathan Moliere, has the first basket of the game. Basket was good and the foul. Free throw from Moliere, nothing but net. And it's an early 3-0 lead for East Georgia. And now they'll steal the inbound pass. Finger roll in the paint is up and good. Cam Towns steals the pass and puts it up and in. 5-0, East Georgia on top. Highlanders will inbound it. For Gordon State to be behind in the first half, don't be too shocked by that. Our last 2 games, we've been down a lot in the first half and we've come back. As Zion Brown will get the first basket of the ball game for the Highlanders. 2 games ago, we were down by 12 in the first half to Albany Tech. Came back and took a second half lead. Saturday, we were down by 16 in the first half to Southern Crescent and came back and won the game. Tough shot off the glass is up and good by Jalen Colbert. Colbert working down low on that low block against Cam Brown. And now Zion is going to be fouled as he brings it up court. Foul is going to go on Zyquan Grant. That will be his first. 5'10 freshman here for East Georgia State. Glad to have you here with us again. A very cold Wednesday night in Barnesville. Conference play well in action. 3rd game for both teams here tonight. 7-2 early on. Bobcats on top as Moore with some trouble. Throws it, stolen. Now it's just hot potato time. Who wants the ball? Nobody. It's still loose. And do we get a jump ball? I believe it's going to go toward East Georgia State. Boy, a sloppy start for the Highlanders here to open the ball game. Did we get a timeout? Yes. And now we're trying to check, is it a full or is it? Well, Coach Jackson for Gordon and Coach Garrett for East Georgia, they're both trying to figure out who got credited with the timeout as both players were down on the floor. Guess we'll find out after the timeout. Man, what a start here tonight, my goodness. 16:32 to play in the first half. So glad you're here with us again. My name is Chad Feltman with K13 Media. 1-1 Gordon, 0-2 East Georgia State. We'll tell you how your top 25 poll looks around the country for Division I men's basketball for the NJCAA standings coming into the week here in just a moment. Not much has changed, we'll tell you that. 5-point lead for the Bobcats. Christian Bacon swings it around. Zion, three-pointer, too strong. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. Last touched, looks like it's by Gordon. South Plains College, still the number one team in the country, sitting at 16-0. Daytona State College, still sitting at number 2. Falcons are 17-0 on the year. We've seen them twice this year, and boy, oh boy, that number 2 ranking is no lie. They are really that good. Shot deflected down low by the Bobcats. Loose ball picked up by Christian Bacon. Here's Lamonte with it. Kicks it around. Zion thought about the three. Floater off the backboard is no good. Ripped out of the hands of Cam Brown by Cam Towns. Yeah, that Daytona State team, we've seen them twice this year. Boy, you want to talk about a team that can play. There's a three-pointer by the Bobcats. Jonathan Malier is hot early on. He's got 6. And here's the full court press from East Georgia. They're up by 8, 15-20 to play, first half. Bacon kicks it over to Lamonte. Head fake didn't fool him. 15-15, first half. The 5'10 freshman Christian Bacon setting up the offense, trying to go to Lamonte. Here's Zion behind the back. Fadeaway jumper. Gets it to fall and one. How about the shot at the buzzer? Man, oh man, Zion Brown has all 4 points for the Highlanders, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a free throw. Well, wait a minute. One official said the shot counted, and now another one says it doesn't. Let's see. It should. Yeah, Zion's at the line. Zion had 18 in the game on Saturday against Southern Crescent. So far, he's got all 4 for the Highlanders. As he takes the free throw, it rattles out. Pass is stolen here. Lamonte will go all the way. One-handed jam, slapped off the backboard. Jamar Moore there to clean it up and put it back, though. Right place, right time for Jamar Moore. What a block, though, by East Georgia. Zarius Baker got up and slapped that one on the backboard. My goodness, what a block. Highlanders trying to fight back and trim this deficit. It's 10-7. Gordon's on a 5-0 run right now. 5 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. They're going to have to hurry. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound is up and good. Zarius Baker, nobody boxed him out. And now the inbound pass stolen by Baker. He'll put it back up and in again. Second time that East Georgia has stolen the inbound pass from Gordon State. And here's another foul as Lamonte was driving to the paint. And now we'll have a sub coming to the ball game They have a couple coming in here for the Highlanders. Jackson Henry will come replace Cameron Brown. And it looks like we'll have our first media timeout. 13:58 to play. We're in the first half, just underway. It's a 7-point lead for East Georgia State. Bobcats up by 7 early.
Right now's the perfect time to find your new ride at Countryside. During the Start Something New sales event, we're kicking off the new year with savings up to $10,000 on select 2024 Ram trucks. Looking for a new Jeep? We've got the area's largest selection of new Jeeps, and for a limited time, we're letting all buyers take up to 20% off the MSRP sticker price on select 2023 and 2024 Jeep models. Want to add some muscle to your garage? We're overflowing with 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. We've got every trim and every color, including several of the special edition last call Chargers and Challengers. And right now, we're offering savings up to $6,000 on remaining 2023 models. Shop our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com or come see us today in Jackson and Madison, and let's find your new ride at Countryside.
13:58 left on the clock here in the first half. East Georgia State 14. It's Gordon State 7. Highlanders will inbound out of the media timeout. East Georgia has led by as many as 8. And we're going to have another foul here on the Bobcats. This one will go on number 4. It's going to be Amon McDowell. Will have a push on the 6'4 freshman. Highlanders run a 5-0 run, but man, East Georgia came back and made quick work of that by stealing the inbound pass. And now we're going to have a backcourt violation on Gordon as the back heel of Daniel Lamonte crossed over the center stripe here at half court. And another turnover on the inbound pass by the Highlanders. Again, the first half has definitely not been the strong suit and the strength of this Gordon State team this year. Last couple of games, again, we trailed by 12 in the first half, and then we trailed by 16, but we came back and tucked the lead in both of those games and actually went on to win on Saturday with a nice second-half performance against Southern Crescent Tech. 7-point lead here for the Bobcats. Inbound pass, they'll work in the paint, little jump hook, no good, short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Jamar Moore. Darius Reynolds was on the shot, a little short as he tried to back his way in the paint. Here's Zion with it, pull-up jumper, short. Ball's knocked loose, down low. Cameron Brown has it. Zion behind the back, trying to go all the way and going to throw it away, and then it's saved by the Bobcats. Heads-up play. Colton will bring it up court. Shot blocked off the backboard by Moore, but once again, there's number 14, Zaharius Baker, to put it up and in. He's got a quick 6. 9-point lead. There's Moore with it. He'll drive. Wild shot underneath the basket. No good. Moore wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Baker will bring it up court, and now it's nearly stolen by the Highlanders, but falls right into the hands of the Bobcats. And now it is stolen by Gordon State. Zion brings it up court. Zion with a pull-up 3 from the left wing, short. Nobody there to box out. Baker on the rebound. .12:15 to play, first half. Boy, East Georgia State has come out on fire here. They have definitely brought the tempo. Highlanders looking like they're still half asleep. Tip ball knocked out of bounds on the baseline by Jamar Moore. And we'll stay with the Bobcats and leave 10 seconds on the shot clock. .12:03 on the game clock. TJ Lewis will inbound it. Bobcats will drive baseline. Shot blocked by Moore. Knocked out of bounds again. 5 on the shot clock. Jamar Moore with a huge block on the baseline. Is knocked out of bounds. Austin Colton will inbound it now. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up three-pointer. No good. Jamar Moore with a long rebound as TJ Lewis was too strong on the three. And we're going to have a foul off the ball here. As the Highlanders are bringing the ball up the court, going to get a foul called on number 13. And I'm trying to find a 13 on the roster, and ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but we don't have one on the roster here tonight. This roster was changed drastically right before we got tip-off here tonight. Our roster sheet here for East Georgia looks like a 2-year-old got a hold of a box of crayons unsupervised. Jackson Henry will drive, pull-up jumper on the baseline, and Jackson will put it in for his first basket. 16-9, it's back to a 7-point ball game. One thing we've seen so far in these first 2 conference games is possible to come down to whoever has the ball last. Shot blocked down low, then knocked loose, right into the hands of Zion Brown. McDowell's shot was blocked. Here's the alley-oop down low, a little too strong, as Brown was trying to find Lamonte underneath the basket. And now here's the pass down low, shot blocked by the Highlanders. And we're going to have a jump ball called down in the paint, possession arrow. Let's see, looks like it's going to remain down here with the Bobcats. Nope, white ball to be Highlander basketball. Good crowd in here with us tonight inside of Highlander Arena on Blue Out Night. A lot of fans in their blues, and got to give a big shout out to Miss Thompson in the bookstore. Had a chance to visit with her today. And folks, if you have not visited the Gordon State College bookstore in a while, you are really missing out. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, polos, quarter zips, all kind of cool stuff apparel-wise, and then license plates, flags. I mean, you think it, they probably got it. Here's Bacon with it. He'll dump it off down low to Brown, who's called for a travel. That's been the problem for Gordon all year. We have given up way too many turnovers trying to make stupid decisions down low. I mean, that's basically, I hate to be so blunt about it, but we have just given the ball away way too many times. Either dribbling into a double team or stopping our dribble or trying to force a pass. We have got to put an end to that. Shot blocked off the glass by Brown. Last touch by the Bobcats. Cameron Brown got up there on Amon McDowell, the 6'4 freshman. Well, we have seen a lot of blocked shots so far early here tonight. Again, full court press from the Bobcats. Lamonte trying to go down low. And again, another pass broken up as Lamonte was trying to find Brown down in the paint. 10:20 to play in the first half. 16-9, East Georgia State on top early. Inbound pass to Zion. He'll drive. A little floater is too strong, working on his own rebound, but he's going to get hit with a loose ball foul call, trying to go for the rebound, and that's going to be the first on Xavier Boyd. Again, we don't need Zay in foul trouble tonight. He was our leading scorer Saturday. And now as we get a chance for substitutions here, it's going to be a full-out swap for Coach Garrett's team. 5 off, 5 on. He changed everybody but the water boy on that one. 10:13 to play, first half. This one flying by. 16-9, Bobcats on top. Grant will work the offense. Dumps it off in the corner. And now down low, good look underneath. What a pass, what a finish. Cam Towns, number 6, has 4 points. 18-9. And now we've got a foul on East Georgia. Foul is going to go on at number 6. It'll be on Towns for reaching over the line on the inbound pass. And looks like we're going to get another quick timeout. The media timeout inside 10 minutes to play. And, ooh, my goodness. Gives us a moment just to catch our breath for just a second and welcome you inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Glad to have you here, folks. I'm Chad Feltman. with K13 Media. Mr. T. Carmichael right here beside me running our scoreboard here tonight, and up on top running the camera, it's Michael Penn. We are the K13 Media broadcast team, and we are the home for Gordon State College Highlander men's basketball, and glad to have you here with us tonight on a cold Wednesday night in Barnesville, Georgia. Each team in their third conference game so far. As we take a look at the conference standings entering tonight's contest, tell you who's on top. Somewhere I've got this link pulled up, I promise. There we go. South Georgia sitting at 2-0. Albany Tech's 2-0. South Georgia Tech is 2-0. Georgia Highlands, they're sitting at 1-1. And then it's Gordon at 1-1. So far, the teams looking for a win: Andrew College, Southern Crescent Tech, Central Georgia Tech, and this East Georgia team trying to find victories. As we get a free throw here from Xavier Boyd, he will shoot the shots after the infraction by Towns for reaching over the inbound line. So there's two freebies. Xavier Boyd, the 6'4 sophomore, has his first 2 points. And Gordon will get the ball. Christian Bacon will bring it up court, and again, East Georgia has been in this full-court press since the opening tip. Boyd stays into the ballgame. Lamonte, again, looking for help. Bacon will set the offense, 15 on the shot clock. Here's Zay with it. Zay and Christian with matching fluorescent shoes here tonight. And a whistle away from the ball. Foul's going to go on number 21. That's going to be Malier. That'll be his first. He leads all scorers so far with 6. Actually, he and Zaharias Baker each have 6. As Bacon will check out of the ballgame. And I believe Gordon is going to be shooting. Yep, good call there from our scorekeeper, T. Carmichael. So far, Highlanders have only taken 1 free throw. We missed it early on. It's going to be Daniel Lamonte taking the shot, and there's the 1-and-1. He hits the front end. So that's the first point for the 6'6 freshman, Daniel Lamonte. Second free throw is up and good. So Gordon State 4 out of 5 from the free throw line to open the ball game, and it is an 18-13 ball game. .15 to play in the first half. Bobcats dump it back down low. There's a whistle and a foul. Foul was on the shot. It's going to be against the Highlanders, and they're going to call a foul on Zion Brown. That'll be his first. And going to the free throw line will be number 21. This is Jonathan Malier, 6'7 sophomore. He will be shooting 2 free throws. So far, just the second trip to the free throw line for East Georgia. First free throw is up and good. So that gives Malier 7 points. Extends the lead to 6, 19-13. Second free throw from Malier is up and good. Perfect start at the line. As East Georgia State is 3 for 3. Malier has 8. 9:05 left in the first half. Zion dumps it down low to Lamonte. Lamonte shot blocked downstairs, knocked out of bounds. He tried to go with a reverse layup. That is the 5th blocked shot by East Georgia State. Boy, these young men downstairs in the paint having themselves a block party here tonight. I know we're having a glow party after the game, but somebody told East Georgia it's a block party. Goodness gracious, these Bobcats can get up. Jamar Moore will inbound. Try to anyway, and that's knocked out of bounds. How in the world is this East Georgia team 3-13 on the year? They do not look like a 3-13 basketball team. Moore will try it again. 9 minutes left in the half. He's having trouble getting it in, and this could be dangerous. Throws it into the backcourt. Brown has it. Pull up 3. Xavier Boyd shot, no good. Ball knocked loose underneath. Still a fight for it. Moore will pick it up and finger roll it into the basket. Jamar Moore has 4 in the game, and the lead is back to 5. 20-15. 8:35 to play, first half. Bobcats trying to drive, lost the ball, and a late whistle is going to come in. And the foul is going to go on Xavier Boyd. That's going to be his second. And, boy, that really bailed out number 5, Jordan Fortis. He lost control of that basketball. But they're going to hit Boyd with his second foul. Bobcats will inbound on the baseline, and a charge going to go against East Georgia. Jonathan Malier, number 21, came charging in. And he's going to get hit with his second foul, and now it's getting chippy down in the paint. Players having to be separated. But all looks calm. And Gordon State will inbound the basketball with 8:27 to play in the half. We have yet to take a lead, which, again, not common for us in the first half. We normally don't wake up till about 9.5 minutes to play in the second half. Last couple of games, we haven't taken our first lead until after the 10-minute mark in the second half. Again, we were down by 12 against Albany Tech last Wednesday, came back to take a second half lead. We were down by 16 on Saturday against Southern Crescent. Not only came back to take the lead, but held on to win. Here's Boyd with it. He'll drive. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul going to be called. And this will send Xavier Boyd to the free throw line. Foul is going to go against East Georgia State. This will be number 5. That's going to be Jordan Fortis. It'll be his first. And the Highlanders back to the free throw line once again. 4 out of 5 to start the ball game so far, so a good start for Gordon State. Xavier Boyd hit 2 free throws earlier. First free throw from Zay, rattles in and out. Just like that, I jinxed him. My goodness. Remains a 5-point game with 8:18 to play. We're in the first half. Highlanders down by 5. Second free throw from Boyd. And that one falls in, gets the friendly roll. So Zay hits 1 out of 2. He's got 3 in the game. The lead is down to 4. 20-16. Here's Grant trying to go all the way. Wild shot. Couldn't make it in, but he'll draw the foul. Going to get a push on the Highlanders. Looks like it's going to go against Bacon. It will indeed, and that'll be the first foul on Christian Bacon. And that will send Zyquan Grant, the 5'10 freshman, to the free throw line. Looking for his first points of the ball game. First free throw is up and good. A perfect start at the free throw line so far for East Georgia. They are 4 out of 4. As we get another sub coming to the ball game. Daniel Lamonte will check out. Jamar Moore will check in. We need about 4 more Jamar Moores to match the intensity of this East Georgia team here tonight. Second free throw coming from Grant. It's up and it rattles in, and Grant has 2. East Georgia stays perfect, 5 out of 5 from the stripe. Back to a 6-point game as we hit 8 minutes to play in the first half. Moore will drive. Wild shot and a charge called on Jamar. Foul on Jamar Moore will be his first. So each team now hit with a charge in the first half. 22-16. 7:50 to play. This first half is absolutely just flying by. Three-pointer for the Cats, top of the key, nothing but net. Austin Colton hits his first triple. And it's back to a 9-point game. Just the second three-pointer of the game for East Georgia. Xavier Boyd now working the offense, handing it off to Zion. Again, he had 18 on Saturday so far, just 4 here in this one. Jackson Henry will drive. Jump step to the glass. And Jackson knocks it down for his 4th point. Xavier with 3, Jackson with 4, Zion with 4, Jamar with 4. It's been very evenly scored for the Highlanders in the first half. 25-18, 7-point game. Bobcats on top. Another pull-up 3 from the top of the key. This time it's short by Colton. Offensive board by the Cats, who swing it around. Grant will now work it down low to Baker. Baker into a double team, has nowhere to go. Reverse layup, blocked by Xavier Boyd down low. And now we're going to have a foul right at the scorer's table as Jamar Moore gets leveled right at half court. Foul's going to go on Baker, number 14. Good play, Bo. Xavier Boyd able to get in there and block that reverse layup attempt. And it will send the Highlanders to the line for 2 more free throws. Hey, while we have a moment, want to remind you, coming up at halftime, we go one-on-one with the Highlanders. And tonight, we're going to go one-on-one with the sophomore, Jackson Oglesby. He wears number 11 for Gordon State College. As Moore will take the first free throw and knock it in. Be sure to stick around for that at halftime. We go one-on-one, getting to know the Highlanders off the court and away from school. Great halftime interview coming up with Jackson Oglesby. Jamar Moore at the free throw line, looking for his second one. It's up and a little too strong on the second free throw, so he gets 1 out of 2. He's got 5 in the game. 6-point lead. As Grant trying to work it down low, nothing there. Good D down low by Moore to cut that off. 15 on the shot clock. Cats with the ball. Now 10. Good defense here from the Highlanders as Baker takes it all the way. Wild shot, but gets it to bank in off the glass. Baker has 8. Highlanders push it up court quickly, trying to go all the way. Layup is no good by Xavier Boyd. Moore with a putback, partially blocked, but a foul going to be called. Foul is going to go on the Bobcats. They're showing a number 20 out there, and there he is. Jalen Colbert gets hit with his first foul. And it should be Jamar Moore to the free throw line, shooting 2. 27-19. Jamar Moore with 5. First free throw is in and out. Who said something about friendly rims at home? We have yet to have those this year. We got to get those things loosened up or something. Boy, they are stiff. Second free throw coming here from Moore. He'll put this one up, and you don't need the rim when you swish it like that. Moore has 6. 27-20 inside 6 minutes to play, first half. Colton being guarded by Bacon. There's a push, and we're going to have an offensive foul on East Georgia. Jalen Colbert, number 20, pushing off, trying to get separation on Jamar Moore. And that'll be the second on Colbert. Both teams in action coming up on Saturday. Highlanders will be on the road, going to be taking on Central Georgia Tech down in Macon. 3 o'clock tip-off. East Georgia will be in Griffin to take on Southern Crescent Tech. That is also a 3 o'clock tip-off. They could have just found a hotel up here and just spent a few days and hit Highway 41, 15-minute trip up the road, and took in the scenery. 5:30 to play in the first half. It's a 7-point lead. And now we're going to have a foul, an offensive foul on Jamar Moore. We're going back and forth offensive fouls. I'm telling you right now, watch very closely. Number 7, Jamar Moore for Gordon State. Number 14, Zaharias Baker for East Georgia. These two have already had to be separated once. And boy, they are going at it against each other here in the first half. They are not giving each other an inch. Moore will come out of the ball game. 5.5 to play in the first half. 7-point lead, East Georgia State. They've led by as many as 9. We've got it down to as little as 2. Finger roll off the glass. Scoop and score from T.J. Lewis. His first basket of the ball game. The lead is back to 9. Still waiting for Zion to get hot. Here's Christian with it. Back to Jackson Henry. He has 4. Pull-up 3 is blocked at the top of the key. Bobcats pushing up court. There's Baker. Baker's shot blocked underneath, but a foul going to be called on Jackson Henry. It's going to be the first foul on Jackson, and it's going to send Baker to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. And that is not a good sign for Gordon, because East Georgia State right now 5 for 5 at the free throw line as we get our inside 5 media timeout. 4:51 to play. We're in the first half. It's a 9-point lead for East Georgia State.
Hey fans, how would you like to save at your next stop at the pump? Well, thanks to the May & Carter Oil Company, you can. All you have to do is download the new BP Me app today. It's free and it's available for Apple and Android devices. With the new BP Me app, you can save 5 cents per gallon at any BP location across the U.S. Download the new BP Me app today and let the May & Carter Oil Company show you how you can save 5 cents per gallon on your next fill-up.
Well, I'll tell you this, when I was attending school here 20 years ago, Usher was one of the hottest acts in all of music, and here we are 20 years later, he still is, so I feel good. I don't feel too terribly old in here tonight. As we got the DJ in the house with us, we're glad you're with us. Also, 29-20, East Georgia State on top. Now we got Keith Sweat playing. Man, who hired this DJ in here tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Wonder if Dr. Moore had anything to do with that. All right. Man, it's straight prom of 95 in here tonight. Been a very exciting basketball game so far. 29-20. East Georgia State on top, and the Bobcats are going to the free throw line to get ready and shoot 2 free throws after they foul by Jackson Henry. And at the line, it's going to be Zaharias Baker, the 6'2 freshman. He's got 8 points so far. East Georgia 5 out of 5 so far from the free throw line. First free throw's up, and, well, the jinx didn't work on those guys. I tried. But that's the biggest lead of the game right now at 10. As Baker gets ready, if he can knock this one down, that'll give him 10. Second free throw is short. There's the first miss. So Baker stuck with 9 points. It's a 10-point lead. 4:45 to play, first half. Here's Jackson Henry. Swinging it to Zion, short. Ball's knocked loose. Jackson saves it, throws it out of bounds, right off of a Bobcat player, number 5. Jordan Fortis, heads-up play there by Jackson Henry. Highlanders will keep the possession, inbound on the baseline, 4:36 to play in the first half. This has been trouble for us, just trying to get the ball inbounds. There's another turnover. Bobcats push it up court. Shot blocked. Daniel Lamonte got it underneath. Blocked the shot of T.J. Lewis. That is the 4th ball we have thrown away on an inbounds here tonight. Zion trying to go all the way. Stopped his dribble. Goes to Lamonte down low. Daniel with a wild shot, but he'll draw the foul. And Lamonte will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on number 15. That is Darius Reynolds. First foul on Reynolds, the 6'7 freshman. We've been busy at the free throw line so far. This will be our 12th shot of the ball game. First one up from Lamonte is short, and we have been ice cold. We have not shot the free throws very well so far. 7 out of 12. It's got to be this rim. I think that's what it is. That one's in. So Lamonte hits one. That gives him his first point of the game. He's averaging right around 10 a game. 30-21 with 4:10 to play in the half. Gordon now in a man-to-man defense. Here's Baker with it, trying to drive all the way. Kicks it out to the top. Finger roll is off the back of the rim, and it falls in. Fortis has his first basket. Lead is up to 11. Zion with a little pull-up jumper at the free throw line, fouled. And Zion will go shoot 2 free throws. Zion with 4 points so far. Moore has 6. Jackson with 4. Zay with 3. Scoring has been tough to come by, especially down low against this East Georgia team. Zion Brown with the first free throw. This one rattles in. And now we get some subs coming into the ball game here. Baker will check out. Coming in is going to be McDowell, number 4. 32-22 makes it a 10-point lead. 3:43 left in the half. Zion's ready. Second free throw is good. So Zion knocks them both down. And gives Zion Brown 6. 9-point game. 3:43 left in the half. Again at halftime, we're going one-on-one with Jackson Oglesby. We'll sit down, learn about the young man off the court and away from school. And it looks like we're going to have a turnover here on East Georgia. TJ Lewis tried to go baseline, lost his footing, stepped out of bounds. Highlanders get the ball back with 3:27 to play in the half. Smothering defense the entire first half by East Georgia State. Zion will try to drive, dribbles into a double team. Thankfully, Boyd is there to pick it up. His fadeaway jumper from the free throw line is good. Zay Boyd with 5. 7-point ball game. 3 minutes on the clock, first half. Seven-point lead. Bobcats again trying to go baseline, and they do. Way too easy off the glass for McDowell. That's his first basket. And Zay will now try to go all the way. Layup for Zay is up and in. 34-27. Now it's blow for blow. Heavyweight matchup here in the late stages of the first half. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Nothing but net for TJ Lewis. Lewis has a quick 4. Here's Moore with it. Over to Jackson Henry. Alley-oop attempt. Off the glass. No good, but a foul going to be called. As Lamonte was trying to flush it home. Foul's going to be against East Georgia. And the foul's going to go on number 3, Austin Colton. That will be his first on my sheet. And it will send Lamonte back to the free throw line. 2:13 to play in the half. 36-27. Lamonte is ready. First free throw is good. Second point of the ball game for the 6'6" freshman Daniel Lamonte. 36-28. 8-point ball game. Just over 2 minutes to play as Lamonte knocks down both free throws. Lamonte has 3. The lead is 7. East Georgia trying to work it down low. They do into a double team. Off the glass, it rattles in. Shot is going to be good. Darius Reynolds, number 15, has his first points of the game. And he earned those 2. Backed his way into a double team down low. 9-point game. Inside 2 minutes left in the half. Here comes the double team. Leaves Zay wide open. He'll cross in, gives it down low. There's the shot off the glass by Lamonte. Good look from Zay Boyd on the assist. 38-31. Crowd still filing into the gym. 1:30 to play in the half. Bobcats, three-pointer, right wing, good look, and it rattles in. Three-pointer makes it a 10-point game with a little over a minute to play. Let's see if Gordon can respond, and they do. Lamonte with a 3. Boy, it is blow for blow here at the end of the first half. 1 minute on the clock and a foul. Nope, yep, offensive foul. Gonna get a push on East Georgia as they were trying to set the screen. And it leaves exactly 1 minute to play in the half. 41-34. Anything you can do, I can do better. Basically the motto here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Each team matching each other shot for shot. Inbound pass to Boyd. Inside a minute to play in the half. Tight defense again from the Bobcats. Zion has it. And going to get hit with a travel. Took a block right at the free throw line and got called for traveling. Turnover to the Bobcats. 45 seconds left on the clock. About a 16-second differential game clock to shot clock. Now 15 on the shot clock. Bobcats drive, kick it out, wide open three, too strong, long rebound, Jamar Moore. Highlanders can hold for the final shot with 25 seconds left. And Coach Jackson all the way up toward half court, ball stolen away, and here's the lay-in, it's up and good. McDowell steals it away, scores the basket. 8 on the clock. Henry trying to drive, floater off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds again. Jackson Henry comes flying in and throws it off one of the Bobcats players on the baseline. And the Highlanders have 2.3 seconds to do something with it. Jackson Henry will inbound. And this is not an easy task. We've thrown it away 4 times tonight on an inbound. Here's Darius Zachary, just checked into the game. Three-pointer is an air ball. And we will go to the break with East Georgia State on top, 43-34. 20 minutes in the books. It's a 9-point halftime lead for the Bobcats. 60-second timeout coming your way, and then on the other side of the break, we are going one-on-one with Gordon State Highlander sophomore Jackson Oglesby. That interview coming up next. Halftime, 43-34, East Georgia State on top here at Highlander Arena.
Right now's the perfect time to find your new ride at Countryside. During the Start Something New sales event, we're kicking off the new year with savings up to $10,000 on select 2024 Ram trucks. Looking for a new Jeep? We've got the area's largest selection of new Jeeps, and for a limited time, we're letting all buyers take up to 20% off the MSRP sticker price on select 2023 and 2024 Jeep models. Want to add some muscle to your garage? We're overflowing with 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. We've got every trim and every color, including several of the special edition last call Chargers and Challengers. And right now, we're offering savings up to $6,000 on remaining 2023 models. Shop our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com or come see us today in Jackson and Madison, and let's find your new ride at Countryside.
It's halftime here tonight at Highlander Arena with Gordon State College and East Georgia State. And as we do every single Highlander home basketball game at the half, it's time to go one-on-one, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, joined today in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth by number 11. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Jackson Oglesby. Welcome, Jackson. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Let me fix your mic real quick right here so everybody can hear you. There you go. I got you. All right, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what we're going to do is go one-on-one. It's kind of like a rapid fire, first thing that comes to your mind / good, thoughtful answers. We're trying to get to know you off the court and away from the gym, all right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to have honest answers, right?
Honest answers.
All honest answers. All right, go. First of all, he's got, my favorite name ever, Jackson. You and Jackson Henry. If I ever had a son, I was going to name him Jackson, so one of my favorites already. So you're at the top of the list there. So, all right, Jackson Oglesby, tell everybody when your birthday is. When were you born?
I was born on May 9th, 2003.
Where were you born? Where's your hometown?
Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville, Georgia. All right, do you have a nickname?
Nah, I don't have a nickname.
You don't have a
I
nickname?
do not have a nickname.
All right, we have a task. We have got to come up with a nickname for Jackson Oglesby. Let's see. Jackson Oglesby, where's number 11 from Lawrenceville? All right, we got to get a nickname going for you. Don't be surprised what these people come up with. All right. There's some
they
crazy
coming up with it?
Oh, they can come up with it. Yeah, we're coming up with it, and then we're gonna run it by you for approval.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
See if that works or not. All right, what are you majoring in? What are you studying here at Gordon?
I'm studying criminology.
Criminology.
Yes,
so what do you
sir.
want to do after you're done with school?
Maybe some form of intelligence, like CIA, FBI.
Very nice. Okay. All right. That's what my wife graduated in, by the way, here. So good
That's a good
department.
profession.
Yes, absolutely. Good stuff. What's your favorite or lucky number?
7.
Why 7?
It's always been my number.
So you don't think Jamar Moore would give you number 7? Have you asked
Oh
him?
no, we already talked about it. When Coach called me, asked me what number I wanted. I told him 7. He said we already got 7. So when I got here and I seen it was 7, I was like, oh, so you the dude who took my number?
Just
And
straight
we just be joking about it sometimes.
All right. We'll see how that works for maybe next year. Where is your favorite vacation spot?
Favorite vacation spot? I'd have to say probably Orlando.
What's so great about Orlando?
It's just when growing up, it was always I had the best family memories there. You know, I ain't been to too many vacation places, but that was probably my favorite.
Disney or anything like that?
I've actually never been. I want to go though.
I've never been either.
Never
I'm
been.
39, and I still don't think I'm too old to go.
Oh no,
So,
I don't think I'm too old either. I'm definitely gonna go.
there you go. Make it happen. All right. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie? Roll Bounce.
Who's
you know
in
what that is?
I've-
Bow Wow skating. It's a roller skating movie. I like the roller skate. So.
What I'm thinking of another skating movie.
You thinking of ATL?
ATL, that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking of.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Never heard of that one, though. So,
Good one.
all right.
Check it out.
Favorite professional athlete? Who's your favorite?
Russell Westbrook.
Do you think there's a chance he comes? Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of Russell Wilson, the quarterback. My bad.
Nah,
I'm thinking
Westbrook.
NBA. My bad.
Yes,
I got
sir.
it all mixed up. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see here. If you could give yourself any superpower in the world, what would you do? What would you have?
What would I have?
Any superpower.
Lightning powers.
Why lightning?
I just always liked that. All the characters that be having the lightning powers in the movies, like Thor and all that. I just thought it was cool.
So you just come in and just light people up?
Yeah, like storm powers, whatever. That's cool. I don't know.
When Jackson Oglesby scores lightning in the gym. See, there's a nickname. Something's brewing with that right there.
Oh, really?
Mr. Lightning or something. We got something. We got to, all right,
We gonna
Jackson
work on
Oglesby and lightning. We got to put something
We
together.
gonna work on it.
We're going to do that. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Seafood. Any type of seafood for real.
Any type.
Any type of seafood.
How about coconut shrimp? That's my favorite seafood.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any kind of seafood you don't like? Any particular thing you're just like, no, that's crazy. Can't do it. So you literally anything out of the water. Any seafood.
It's crazy because I don't like water, but I'll eat seafood.
All right. Any good seafood spots I need to know about that I've never been? It don't have to be here. Just
I mean, I've been
You
to
got
a
a go-to
couple- I've
spot,
been
or-
to a couple in Louisiana. All of them were good. I can't name any by name, but all of them were good.
I like the peel and eat shrimp, the boiled shrimp. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I be getting shrimp and crab boils mostly.
Yeah, that's good. Have you had coconut shrimp, though?
I've had coconut
Okay,
shrimp.
all right. Just want to make sure you haven't been left out. What's the one thing in life you've always wanted to do, but so far you have not done it? Something that's at the top of your bucket list.
Top of the bucket list. That interchanges almost every day, but right now I say skydiving.
Oh, my goodness. You're the first person to say skydiving.
I saw a YouTube video and they were skydiving. I was like,
Why would you jump
wanna
out of a
skydive.
perfectly good airplane?
I just want to see if I could do it.
Well, I hope you can.
Yeah.
Because if you can't, you ain't going to find out.
I mean, once you up there,
what are you going to do 5 seconds before you hit the ground? It's like, I couldn't do it.
I just
Oops.
want, like, if I got the mental capacity to do it, I just want to see.
So what was it yesterday? You said it changes by day.
It just comes and goes. There's a lot of things.
So
I'm not gonna
skydiving
lie
right
to you.
now is
Right now, skydiving.
I'll let you have that one. That's on you on that one. Biggest pet peeve, anything that drives you just up a wall?
Anything, dang. It's crazy because it kind of happens in the moment. Oh, I got one. If you just talking loud for no reason. I don't like if you sitting there and I'm just like, let's say I'm like watching TV or reading a book and you sitting there beside me just being loud. I don't
Talking
like
to
that.
you or just being loud,
In
period?
general, it's like you don't see that there's somebody doing something beside you. Like if I'm trying to watch TV and you just on the phone screaming, it's like, come on. But
Be
yeah, that's about it.
quiet around.
No, you gotta be quiet. It's just unnecessary.
How about Mr. Silence for the nickname? Nah, not
Nah,
really. All right.
I'm-
Hey, we're
I'm
throwing
not
ideas
feeling
out there, you know. We've got Jackson Oglesby here with us. He wears number 11 for the Gordon State Highlanders. We're going one-on-one here at halftime tonight. It's Gordon State and it's East Georgia State, and we're just about done with this segment of one-on-one. A few more questions for Mr. Oglesby. All right, so my coworkers gave me this next subject right here. I don't know if it's a good one or not, but I want to know who wins in a fight. You got two superheroes,
Okay.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah. They told me that would be a great matchup. I've never seen Deadpool. I don't really know if that's good or not, but they said that would be a great matchup.
Yeah, I like Marvel. I'm a little fanatic. That's definitely a tough matchup. I think they matched up before. I'm pretty sure Wolverine won it.
Oh, so that actually happened.
I think it happened in the comics.
Wow.
I'm pretty. Yeah, it actually did. There's also a movie. It's kind of like, it's not one of those live action ones. Kind
Right.
of like one of them comic movies. That did happen, and Wolverine did win. So I'm gonna go for Wolverine.
So do you have a favorite superhero?
yeah,
You're a
I
big
do.
Marvel guy? Who's your favorite?
Thor.
Thor. Okay. The hammer, right?
It's really the
And
lightning and the thunder. I told
There
you,
go,
I like
the
those
lightning.
characters.
Okay. Man, I've learned something new in this segment. Is basketball your favorite sport?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your next favorite sport? If you weren't playing basketball, what would you be doing? Any other sports?
Boxing.
Really? Okay, that's pretty good. That's the first we've had for boxing. No MMA, just straight boxing?
I would work my way up to that, but right now, yeah, just start out with boxing.
Okay, if you could go one-on-one with any boxer of all time, let's just say you trained and you were there, top of your class, best in the world, and you could go one-on-one, Tyson, Ali, Holyfield, who you going against?
There's some scary people. I don't want to box. Like, definitely not Mike. I'm not boxing.
I wouldn't want to box Mike today.
I say Mayweather.
Mayweather.
I say Mayweather.
That's a good one. All right, if you could visit any place on earth, where would you go?
Japan.
Why Japan?
It's just different from everywhere else. They got so much going on, and it's just the number one Japanese culture. I just always thought was interesting. So just an interesting place.
There's no more room in Japan. I think they're full.
They're gonna have to make room for one more.
Tokyo is like busting at the seams.
Oh, I'm not staying. I'm just gonna visit.
Oh, just going to visit. Okay. All right. If you could go back in time, where would you go? And, I mean, it could be anywhere in time. Last week.
Oh, it doesn't have to be my lifetime.
No, it could be in the dinosaur era. Where would you go? What era?
What era?
It could be a particular place. It could be a particular time. You had a time machine and could go anywhere. Where's
could go
Jackson
anywhere.
Oglesby going?
Probably like all the way. I just want to see a dinosaur. I think that would just be interesting. I never really thought about it, but off the top of my head, see a dinosaur in real life. So I go back and just see a dinosaur.
There you go. He's going to see dinosaurs. All right, couple more questions. You're doing good so far. Who would you want to play you in a movie?
Who would I want to play me in a movie?
Who's the starring actor playing Jackson Oglesby?
I say Michael B. Jordan because all his roles, he kill all his roles.
He does.
Yeah, he does an amazing job of every role. So yeah, Michael B. Jordan. I don't
been
feel like
golden.
you never go wrong with Michael B. Jordan. So yeah, any role he given, he kill it.
What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite Christmas.
Okay.
And it's not even like about the presents or anything like that. It's just like the vibes. Everybody's having a good time. You know, there's a whole bunch of love. Like in my household, we take Christmas seriously. So I kind of been brought up around that.
Tell me about your household. Brothers, sisters, anything?
I got a younger brother and a younger sister, and then there's both of my parents.
So how did you find Gordon State College? Because we noticed you were one of the new 3 additions along with Daniel Lamonte and Jamar Moore after the first of the year. How did you find the Gordon team and get hooked up with Coach Jackson?
I had a recruiter, Mr. Byron. Shout out to him. I was looking for a place to transfer to, and he knew Coach Jackson, hooked us up, we talked, and got me on the team. So I'm very appreciative to both of them.
Proudest achievement so far in your life?
My proudest achievement.
Number one thing that you just brag about?
Number one thing, my work ethic. I think that's my proudest achievement. It's not something that, you get a trophy for or a badge of honor for, but I feel like that's something that not everybody has.
Final question for you, all right? Game-winning shot on the line, buzzer about to sound.
Yep.
Tell us something about you people may not know, off the court, away from school.
Off the court, away from school, something people don't know.
Don't necessarily have to be a secret or anything, but I don't know if you donate your time or you help with animal shelters or kind of something, anything like that. Something If you don't have anything, you don't have anything.
One thing a lot of people don't know about me, I love kids, so I volunteered. Well, before I started working there, I was volunteering at a child center.
See, that's why we do stuff like this, man. Get to learn about the players. You nailed it. You aced it. Job well done. A+, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jackson Oglesby. He wears number 11 for the Gordon State Highlanders. And we just went one-on-one. Presented by Countryside, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Glad to have you here at the table with us, man. Best of luck second half of the season, and hopefully we can pull out a W here tonight and many more down the road. Appreciate you joining me.
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on. Jackson Oglesby here with us. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we will have the start of the second half next. It's Gordon State College men's basketball live with K13 Media.
Right now's the perfect time to find your new ride at Countryside. During the Start Something New sales event, we're kicking off the new year with savings up to $10,000 on select 2024 Ram trucks. Looking for a new Jeep? We've got the area's largest selection of new Jeeps, and for a limited time, we're letting all buyers take up to 20% off the MSRP sticker price on select 2023 and 2024 Jeep models. Want to add some muscle to your garage? We're overflowing with 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. We've got every trim and every color, including several of the special edition last call Chargers and Challengers. And right now, we're offering savings up to $6,000 on remaining 2023 models. Shop our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com or come see us today in Jackson and Madison, and let's find your new ride at
Welcome back to Highlander Arena. We are on the campus at Gordon State College here in Barnesville. Glad to have you here with us. Halftime between the Highlanders and the Bobcats. And at the break right now, it's East Georgia State on top by a score of 43-34. Highlanders finishing up their warm-ups, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. We will get the second half underway. Welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Time right now to take a look at our first half stats. Our numbers presented by Hedge and Penn Logistics. For all of your shipping and handling needs, be sure to contact Hedge and Penn Logistics today. No matter what you need shipped, no matter where you need it shipped to the world, Hedge and Penn Logistics can take care of all of your shipping and handling needs. So first half went like this. First for East Georgia State. Bobcats, TJ Lewis finished with 6. Zyquan Grant with 2. Alston Colton had 3. Amon McDaniel with 4. Nate Parker had 3. Zaharius Baker had 9 points to lead the Bobcats in the first half. Darius Reynolds with 2. Jalen Colbert with 2. Jonathan Molear with 7. Jordan Fortis with 2. Cam Towns with 6. And Kevon Reagan had 3. So a lot of different players scoring points for East Georgia State in that first half. And again, they put up 43 in the first half. For Gordon State, not too many guys scoring. How we're still only 9 points behind is really very, very lucky for this Highlander basketball team right now, because we have not played well at all in the first half. It has not been a good half. Xavier Boyd has 7, Jackson Henry with 4, Zion Brown with 6, Jamar Moore with 6, and Daniel Lamonte has 8. So we've only had 5 different players score for us in the first half. I think for East Georgia State, almost everybody has scored at least one. Almost. They're still working on it. So free throw-wise in the first half, East Georgia State went 6 out of 7 from the line. Gordon State, we took 17 free throws. We hit 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 out of 17, not too terribly bad. So there you go, your first half stats, once again presented by Hedge and Penn Logistics. Quick timeout, and we're back with more, and hopefully the start of the second half from Highlander Arena coming up next.
Hey fans, how would you like to save at your next stop at the pump? Well, thanks to the May & Carter Oil Company, you can. All you have to do is download the new BP Me app today. It's free and it's available for Apple and Android devices. With the new BP Me app, you can save 5 cents per gallon at any BP location across the U.S. Download the new BP Me app today and let the May & Carter Oil Company show you how you can save 5 cents per gallon on your next fill-up.
Halftime here at Gordon State, 43-34. Because once again, we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. A little extended halftime break right now because, well, we've got an issue here at home. I don't think you can really see it on your screen right now. Let's see if Michael Penn can zoom in and get us a good view of that. We're going to turn it back on the court cam. And let's see if we can get Michael to zoom in because we have a bent rim here at Highlander Arena. So there's Michael on the camera, and he's going to try to zoom in as much as he can for you to take a look at this thing. It's kind of hard to see, but that's a pretty good shot. The rim on the left side of the gym is noticeably bent. It's kind of going downhill to the left, uphill to the right. And we might be in for an extensive delay because it sounds like we're going to have this rim replaced. Now, here's my personal take on it, all right? It's only fair, if you ask me. You know, you heard me talking about the first half. If you've listened to this broadcast since the beginning, I said 4 or 5 times, there's something wrong with that rim. We're not getting friendly rolls, free throws are bouncing off. I've said it multiple times. Anybody can go back and listen to this broadcast. I knew there was something not right about it. Well, there you go. Maybe I was right. But my take on it is this. Now, it may not be in the rule books this way, but if Gordon State had a shoot on that bent rim the entire first half, I mean, it's only fair that we play the second half, we swap sides, and East Georgia State shoot on it, right? I mean, fair is fair. Otherwise, if you're Gordon State, do you have a petition? Do you have a case in saying, hey, you know, it was broke for us. We had to play on it, so I don't know what's going on. We've got Dr. Tanya Moore. She is the Director of Athletics here for Gordon State College. She is at the broadcast booth with us right now. She is in communication with the officials. The coaches are talking with each other right now at the scores table. And, folks, just to be perfectly honest with you, I don't have a clue what we're doing. Dr. Moore is on her phone trying to get with the facility staff and see what we can do. But we do have an equipment issue here at Gordon State College. So, this could get very interesting here in just a few moments. We might just start handing microphones out and everybody come up to the table and we talk about Lord knows what. So, but that is where we are right now. We've got an equipment malfunction, a bent rim here at Highlander Arena. So while we try to figure out what's going on, we're going to cut our microphones down for a few moments and just kind of sit back and wait. Don't go far. It looks like the teams are going to the locker room, so let's see if we can get an update from the head official and find out.
Spin the game until he gets here. It's not safe for them to play on that rim. If somebody should dunk or something like happened, the rim snaps, somebody's injured, now we're liable, right? So for safety reasons, we're going to wait for your facility manager. If he's already gotten in contact with him, he said he can be here, we'll wait for him to be here.
I'm also trying to see where we can find a ladder in this building too, because we may be able to, push it back in, but
Definitely going to need a ladder.
let me see where he is.
Okay. You got all that?
So let's see if we can get an explanation right here. We're going to give this headset to one of the officials who's here with us this evening, and the official we have here is Shannon Manny, if I said his name correctly. I believe it is Shannon Manny. He is at the broadcast table here with us. And Shannon, if you will, give us an update on the situation with the bent rim and what we're looking at right now.
So it seemed at the beginning of the game it wasn't obvious to us that the rim was bent, and it wasn't brought to our attention at all. But of course, obviously, the visiting coach shooting on it as he's warming up sees that it was severely bent. It's not safe to play on. We made a determination instead of a forfeit or having the game suspended. We're going to wait for facility services to come, repair the rim, and then we'll resume the game.
So here's my question for you. I got to ask. Since Gordon played on it in the first half, it's only fair East Georgia play on it in the second half, right? I mean, it's got to be even, right?
If you determine by rule that we're going the wrong direction at the start of the tip, once it's determined that we're going the wrong way, we got to face them back the other way no matter how much time has gone off the clock. So the same scenario happens in regards to this. Safety is paramount. We want to make sure that these kids play and go home safe and whole the way they came in.
So let me ask you this question real quick. By the way, this is Shannon on the camera right here. There he is. Wait, Shannon's our referee right here explaining everything. And so it's got to be fair, but my question is, since Gordon played on it in the first half, is there any chance they protest the game because it was an unfair equipment issue that they had to play on?
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
I'm just asking, just to what could happen.
It's possible. I mean, each coach has the right to get in touch with the commissioner if necessary. But right now, all we're concerned about is the safety of these kids,
sure,
and the safety of the game. So, and so we'll postpone it until the facility services get here, and then we'll resume play.
Well, we got some microphones over here. You gonna do some karaoke for us? We gonna start breaking it down?
No, then I really lose my job.
Thank you for the explanation. Appreciate it.
All right.
That is Shannon Manny here with us. He is one of the lead officials here with us this evening from the Greater Georgia Officials Association, and that is the explanation. So we're waiting on facilities to get here and bring us a new rim. Who knows? Could be 5 minutes, could be an hour. We really honestly have no clue, folks. This is a first for me. I've seen shattered glass and shattered backboards before, but a bent rim. And this thing, again, is kind of leaning. If you look at my hand right here, the rim is just leaning just to the left, like it's going left downhill. So, going to be a while. But they are not going to call the game. They're not going to end the game. They're not going to suspend the game. We're just in a delay. So, I guess while we have that, we'll turn it over and hang out and wait. Don't go far. We'll keep you updated. We'll come back with updates here on the microphone, and we'll also post updates on our YouTube channel and our Facebook Live feed as soon as we get them. In the meantime, if you've got questions, you've got comments, feel free to drop them on our Facebook and YouTube channels. We're here live. We're here to check them out. And it looks like we're going to be here for quite some time. Halftime, 43-34. East Georgia State on top by 9. We'll keep you updated as soon as we get one. We're back at Highlander Arena here at Gordon State College. We've got an equipment delay here at the arena. Again, it's not something you always see or you hear about in basketball unless you talk about a shattered back glass. We've seen that a lot of times with slam dunks and backboard shattering. But today we've got a bent rim, and once again, there's a quick look at it. Hard to see right there. We'll zoom in on it here in just a moment, but we do have facilities on the way to try to replace this rim as we are at the break. So in the meantime, we get to do some talking. I've always been told I talk a lot, so we're about to find out just how long I can talk. Got a guest here at the broadcast table with me. He came by a moment ago, and tell everybody your name, what you do, and why you're here at the table with me, sir. Nice to have you here with us.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. My name is Edwin Cordero Sr. I'm a student here at Gordon State College. I'm having an excellent time, wonderful time, alongside members of the different groups, different clubs. It's amazing that what's going on here as student life here at Gordon State College. We're having a ton of fun. We're learning. We're gaining a lot of experience. And we're ready to do some things to help vamp up student life.
Like what? Give us some details. Or can you give us the details, or is it secret?
Well, you know, a lot of things are classified. You know what I mean? So
we don't keep secrets here at this table. Give us the deal. Come on now.
Well, since you got me at the table,
there you go.
I just want to let everybody know that we have an event coming up next week, January 23rd, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Students Activity and Recreation Center. This event is being sponsored by the Human Services Club, the Rotaract Club, and the Toastmasters Club. It's going to be a great opportunity for students to engage with one another. The purpose of the event, in addition to promoting student life here at Gordon, is to foster a sense of unity amongst new and seasoned students on campus. We want to provide the opportunity for leadership to those who seek it and encourage those who don't seek it to find amazing qualities that they might not even know that they possess of leadership.
Well, there's a lot of great things happening here at Gordon State College in Barnesville. And tell us what you're studying while you're here. You said you're a student. What brought you here to Gordon? What keeps you here?
Well, you know, I am a student here. But what brought me here to Gordon, actually, my oldest son graduated from Gordon State College last year with 2 business degrees.
Okay.
My daughter, she also graduated here with a degree as well. And my youngest is a student here now. So I'm here. My kids have been going here to Gordon State College, and I've been inspired to come back and finish my career.
So I would say with all the time you've spent here, your kids, your family, I hope you got some kind of great discount as a repeat customer.
You know, don't we all wish? Well, I tell you what, I walked in this last graduation with a degree, and I'm hoping to walk again coming up at the end of the spring. So right now I'm serving as the president of the Human Services Club, vice president of Rotaract Club, and I am working with Toastmasters Club as well to help bring bring as much life as we can here to Gordon.
Do you have any experience replacing basketball rims? Because right now that is in high demand is what I hear.
Replacing basketball rims?
Yeah, that's what we need right now. We've got a bent rim and kind of just sitting around waiting. So are you afraid to climb a ladder?
You know, given the right motivation, I will definitely do that and more.
I would say at least, a discount on tuition for climbing a ladder and replacing a rim, something, right?
Well, I tell you what, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few.
There you go.
So we're here to muster up workers.
Well, appreciate you joining us here at the table, giving us a little time. As again, we're in an equipment delay. It's very nice to meet you, and hope you're enjoying your night here, man.
I sure am. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I appreciate the opportunity to
appreciate
talk.
you coming by. Very nice to meet you.
All right,
Once again, folks, we are still at halftime. It's an equipment issue here at Gordon State College. We've got a bent rim that is holding things up right now from getting us kicked off in the second half. Facilities have been contacted, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. We will get a brand new rim. There it is. Now, again, the Highlanders had a shoot on that rim the entire first half. So we didn't even get the home cooking here at home. And my thought was, so we got an update. The rim is not just bent, it is cracked. So the rim is broke. And what they're going to have to do is come into the gym and take a rim off one of the other goals. So there's 6, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backboards in the gym that they use to practice on. So facilities is going to have to come in, lower one of the other rims, lower one of the other backboards, I should say, take the rim off, and then put it back on the new one. So who knows how long this could take. But again, rim is cracked. Safety issues. We cannot play on it here in the second half. So again, we are under an equipment delay. We'll keep it right here. Any other updates we get, we'll pass them along to you. But it looks like it's going to be a while here at Highlander Arena. Wish we would have brought dinner here tonight. That would have been great. This is K13 Media's live coverage of Gordon State Highlander men's basketball. Don't go far. Stay with us. Equipment delay in Barnesville. Once again, folks, we have an equipment delay here at Gordon State College. Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Got a crack in the rim, and we're trying to get an update on what the situation is going to be here. So it looks like the decision is going to be made to postpone the game. 43-34 is our halftime score right now, but we do not know when the postponement will take place or anything. So we've got Dr. Moore, the athletic director, speaking. Coach Jackson's here with the officials. We do have a good picture of the rim that is cracked that we're going to post right here on the Gordon State College Highlander Athletics page. So as soon as we get done with the broadcast and we get official word, we'll post that photo for you because it is noticeably cracked and leaning. So that's where we're at right now. We were getting ready to start the second half, and all of a sudden, everybody noticed, hey, this rim is leaning, and then the players got to practicing on it and noticed it was cracked. So that's where we are right now. But again, it looks like we're going to postpone this game. That's the latest. Not official just yet. Officials are still standing here at half court. As soon as we get official word, we will let you know. So don't go far. Halftime equipment issue at Gordon State with East Georgia State leading 43-34. But we do have an official decision of the outcome of tonight's game. And joining me here at the broadcast table, it is the Director of Athletics for Gordon State College. That is Dr. Tanya Moore. And hate to have to see you in this situation, but we got our blue on tonight. It was such
we were ready to close it up. We were ready to close it up.
Had a great crowd here with us, but unfortunately an equipment issue. And I'll kind of let you explain what we do from here and what the decision ultimately was.
Right. So mainly the refs are really concerned about the player safety. So unfortunately, we have two places here on the rim that's broken, on the rim itself, and then also the exterior part of the base is also broken. So we were hoping that we can get our facilities team in and fix it and get the guys going again, but it looks like it's the East Georgia, unfortunately. We wanted to finish out the game here, but it looks like we may have to reschedule. As they were playing very well and aggressive tonight, I feel that we can take it to East Georgia and finish it up the win there. So
hey, I said from the very beginning that rim wasn't being
you
friendly
said
to
it.
us.
You called it.
I said all night long something wasn't right, and sure enough, there it is.
Exactly. So hopefully, again, we'll get it fixed. and hopefully to bring some positive juju to us for the home games going forward.
Well, appreciate your time. Thank you for the clarification, and we'll do it again next time.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, Chad.
Yep. Dr. Tanya Moore, the Director of Athletics, joining us here at the broadcast table at Gordon State College. Again, there's the rim that has postponed our action here this evening. 43-34 is our score at halftime and at the postponement time here this evening. So, hey, listen, want to say thanks to everybody for joining us here tonight. We had a very exciting first half going back and forth, and, boy, this thing was going to go down to the wire in the second half, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be. Big thank you to Michael Penn on the camera work for us, T. Carmichael on the scoreboard, Dr. Tanya Moore for being here with us this evening, and the access we've had with the officials here tonight for joining us at the table and letting us know what the issues are. We tried. It just wasn't meant to be. And a big thank you to all the fans who joined us here tonight on Blue Out Night. I got a feeling we'll do another Blue Out and make up for this one before the season is over. Next up for the Highlanders, they are going to be on the road. They're going to be taking on Central Georgia Tech this Saturday. That is going to be a 3 p.m. tip-off for Coach Jackson's team. Our next home game coming up is going to be right back here on Wednesday, February the 7th. We will take on Andrew College at 7 p.m. So we got a couple of weeks before our next home game. Hopefully we will see you back here on Wednesday night, February the 7th. But again, we are done tonight after the first half. An equipment issue has ended our night early with East Georgia State on top, 43-34. Once again, for Michael Penn and T. Carmichael, Dr. Tanya Moore, and Coach Dwayne Jackson, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Have a great night. We'll be back with you for more Gordon College basketball coming up on Wednesday, February 7th. Good night, everyone.